Stortz RAU 106. A great deal of our featured tools are made in Germany, and this time we'd like to show you another one. The Stortz RAU 106 is a robust and wear-resistant seam locker that is strong enough to bend the edges of large metal sheets but gentle enough not to leave unsightly damage, marks, or tears in the protective coating. Since the total working width of this tool is 8 inches or 20 centimeters, you'll be able to do more in less time, and because it weighs just 5 pounds or 2.2 kilograms and is around 8.5 inches or 21 centimeters wide, it's super easy to move around with you, even in narrow or less than spacious areas. It's built to reward you with many years of reliable service, and perhaps somewhat surprisingly, it costs just $260. How about a remote control device that'll save you some backache? Stay tuned. Bluetooth version heavy-duty track stair climber, XSTO, CT420SW. Our next pick is from a relatively new brand, but one that has now managed to create this fantastic heavy-duty remote-controlled track stair climber. This sturdy machine is made to assist anyone who has to move large, bulky loads up and down stairs, and one of its biggest selling points is the fact that it can move up to 926 pounds, or 420 kilograms with absolute ease. It's also smart enough to automatically adjust to the specific cargo's gravity center for effortless and steady stair climbing. The built-in self-balancing load platform ensures it will always stay level, and it comes with a final step auto wheel support system that allows it to smoothly transition between stairs and flat surfaces with 360-degree mobility. Finally, the multifunctional smart joystick, one-touch startup, and wireless remote control offers superior convenience and ultra-precise operation. Rest assured, it's enough to turn a nightmare job into one that will barely require any effort from any human workers involved. Talking about no-effort jobs, what if this could apply to your home maintenance? skyVac Commercial 75 Plus Gutter Cleaning Vacuum. The skyVac Commercial 75 Plus Gutter Cleaning Vacuum is the answer to literally every single one of your gutter cleaning related problems. And you now have the option to purchase the new and improved version. The triple motor system with its 3,300 watt setup provides up to 100 inches or 254 centimeters of water lift and an impressive airflow rate. So you can use it at home or for a larger commercial cleanup with equal amounts of efficiency. At just 11.147 ounces or 316 grams of weight per 59.055 inches or 1.5 meters of length. It is also lightweight enough to easily move around with you as you go without causing any strain on your arms or back. Then there's also the compact vacuum head, which aims to maximize drum capacity with its robust filter and protective steel plate that reduces blockages. The patent-protected anti-block hairpin neck design, combined with its powerful performance, makes it one of the best gutter cleaning vacuums you can buy right now. The price comes in at $2,752. A tool that can save your life that fits in your pocket? We have exactly this coming right up. Snagger Tool. We featured a lot of useful and innovative tools on this channel, but the next item on our lineup really stands out. It's a product that has the potential to save lives and even protect property if used by the right people, like for instance, firefighters. The simplicity of the Snagger Tool lies in its incredible functionality, but once you see just what it can do, you'll understand why it's so special. It's durable and strong and small enough to fit in your pocket, but it can perform tasks like breaking through windshields and drywall partitions. What's more, it doubles as a key for gas valves in emergencies, helps manage fire hoses, oxygen tanks, and more when there's no other tools available. It can even play the role of a simple hanger for clothes when everything is done. And for all this, you'll only have to spend $65. M18 Fuel Dual Battery Chainsaw. Milwaukee is definitely one of our favorite tool manufacturers, and the M18 Fuel Dual Battery Chainsaw is another great example of just why. This beast of a machine packs a real punch with 70cc equivalent power, and it's driven by an advanced M18 fuel system that reaches 5.8 horsepower or 4.2 kilowatts in peak power mode, thus delivering much faster cuts with minimal stalling during the toughest jobs. The Power State brushless motor revs up in less than a second and keeps its speed steady, even under heavy loads, beating out both gas and high voltage models. There is also the standard power mode option that runs cooler for longer periods and offers more consistent performance. The RedLink Plus intelligent system feature helps it deliver up to 60 cuts per charge on 10-inch or 25-centimeter hardwood, thanks to things like a balanced ergonomic design, high visibility felling lines, dual metal bucking spikes, and onboard storage. This saw combines power, durability, and control to the fullest extent possible. As a bonus, it's also compatible with over 250 other M18 tools. The kit comes in at a price of $899. If you like tools that combine state-of-the-art tech and heavy lifting, don't go anywhere. Dewalt 20-volt GRABO lifter. The Dewalt 20-volt GRABO lifter is a great way to move heavy construction materials around with little to no effort, since it uses a dynamic electric vacuum pump to lift up to 265 pounds or 120 kilograms of materials and blends this technology with an inbuilt pressure sensor that controls the pump to maintain a secure vacuum grip. Your valuable cargo will always stay precisely where it needs to be. This is paired with features like a bright digital pressure gauge display, an audio alarm for low battery alerts, a double action button for maximum control, and a quick replace foam rubber vacuum seal. This isn't all, since it also has a protective seal cover, a sunshade for improved visibility, a 20-volt max battery with an exceptionally long runtime, and a handy carrying case, battery and charger. This lifter will keep up with even the longest days on site, making tough lifting tasks faster, safer, and a lot easier. All this for a price of only $249. Tolsen Drywall Sander 5 Variable Speed Wall Sander. Tolsen is a respected name in the tool world, and we had to include their 880-watt drywall sander in our list of recommended tools. With an industrial-grade 880-watt power output and CE approval, this sander delivers exceptional performance and speed, and its no-load speed of 1,000 to 2,100 RPM can and will give you a good idea of how it might perform under when working. Higher no-load speeds like 2,100 RPM are effective for tasks that demand speed without giving up control, while the 1000 RPM setting can prevent overheating and improve accuracy for more sensitive materials and surface conditions. Plus, with its large 8.8-inch or 225mm sanding disc and a telescopic shaft that extends from 4.9 feet or 1.5 meters to 7.2 feet or 2.2 meters, you'll easily reach high walls and ceilings. You'll also find yourself appreciating the generous 14.7-foot or 4.5-meter long cable, as well as the bright LED work light and the convenient self-suction dust extraction system. A whole lot more than you thought you would. The entire package includes the sander as well as accessories like 6 sanding discs in various grits, a flexible 6.5 feet or 2-meter tube, and a connection adapter, all neatly packed in a color box. LogOX 3-in-1 Forestry MultiTool. Luckily, there are products like the LogOX 3-in-1 Forestry MultiTool on the market, and after being crowned as a cutting-edge product by the Tree Care Industry Association, it's decidedly become a must-have for anyone involved in firewood preparation or similar activities. The log hauler keeps backaches at bay, while the hollow American steel frame ensures durability through years of use, and the lifetime warranty sweetens the deal that much more. 5 years after its initial release, the manufacturer released an upgraded version and made several key changes to its design to improve its performance. First off, the Easy Grip wooden hauler handle's length was extended to fit larger hands and gloves. Then a new so-called Bigfoot timberjack attachment was added for ground contact for stability on soft ground. One-piece swing lock connection pins replaced the two-piece, two-part clevis, and hairpin connections on the previous version. And lastly, they also added a high-vis blade, orange grapple hook, in place of the old black powder-coated hook. All this made the tool more widely accessible than ever before, and ensured customers are never hesitant when making this purchase for $289. Tools that can handle both heavy projects and detailed work are worth their weight in gold, and you'll soon find out why. Dewalt Pex Expansion. Dewalt is the name to trust when it comes to PEX expansion tools, and they have more than enough to choose from, starting with the 20V Max XR, a cordless and lightweight tool that even the pros would feel confident using. This tool is designed to expand 1.25 and 1.5 inch, or 31.75 and 31.1 millimeter PEX pipes, and it is tested to be 20% faster than the competing alternatives on the market. The ergonomic body design optimizes pipe expansions in tough spots, and it's even got an auto-rotating head mechanism. It weighs only 6.5 pounds or 2.9 kilograms. And there are many options like the Milwaukee 2632 M18 PEX expander that may pique your interest. BA200X Arbortech Tools. How would you find a tool that is both strong enough to slice through solid brick, but also has the finesse to handle delicate projects? Like historic building restoration, the only tool we can think of is specifically the BA200X cordless all-saw. This cordless marvel of engineering has many great features that make it ideal for just about any masonry or restoration endeavors. And the best among these is definitely the Quik switchblade system for effortless blade changes. It also has a non-kickback cutting action, as well as a wide range of blade options, and an ergonomic design with a fully adjustable handle and rubber grip. The heavy-duty dust boot provides a significantly cleaner and safer work environment. Finally, since it runs on the Dewalt FlexVolt 54V battery system, you know you'll always have the power you need, and all without any of the constraints of a power cord anywhere near your work area. The kit has a reasonable price tag of $1,799. OLFA BTC1DX. When it comes to multi-purpose tools, the OLFA BTC1DX is one that needs to be at the top of your list. The blades of this tool are versatile enough to be used as a scraper or as a knife, and the fiberglass reinforced handle ensures comfortable use. The adjustable head is able to pivot 180 degrees, so no spot will be too hard to reach. The body is acetone resistant in order to withstand the tough conditions of a workshop, and it's got a convenient hang hole for quick storage. The tool comes with a blade cover for peace of mind when it comes to the safety of your fingers, and it's even able to apply various scraping power levels. All this for only $19.99 is a steal. Roofers, listen up. We have a tool coming up on our list that you can get things done in a third of the time it would normally take. Stay tuned to find out how. Vertex Laser Geo 2. Let's move on to another great tool. This time, it's one that's sure to impress anyone who needs to measure large distances as part of their work, but also anyone who's a fan of laser technology. The Vertex Laser Geo 2 is a groundbreaking device that merges laser and ultrasound technology to deliver precise measurements in various environments. So whether you're working in open spaces or dense forests, the Vertex Geo can seamlessly switch between laser and ultrasound modes for the absolute best accuracy on the market. With it, you can measure just about anything and everything, from distances to tree crown width and height. And you can even confidently assess potential risks like tree falls and power line interference from a safe distance away. It outputs a measuring range of up to 2,300 feet or 700 meters. And what's more, lets you easily transfer your measurements to a computer for further analysis. But the price tag is currently higher than most would like, at around $3,125. ETANCO Quik Drive. Our next amazing tool is aimed specifically at roofers, and it not only promises to help them get things done in a third of the time it normally takes, but it has the power to make even the heaviest of tasks require the least effort possible. That should be seen as very good news for the entire industry, because as long as workers have access to tools like the Quik Drive from ETANCO, which transforms any standard screwdriver into a high-speed panel installation machine, there will be no complaints or delays on projects anymore. Even waterproof panels are easy to set up, maintenance is minimal, there is no need for extra lubrication, and its intuitive interface means both seasoned pros and newbie installers will be able to work with it with equal amounts of ease. The curved loading guide allows for incredibly fast tape insertion, and this particular model can work with fasteners ranging from 1.75 to 3 inches, or 44 to 76 millimeters in length. It sells for a reasonable $149. MODbox Wire Dispenser. The MODbox Wire Dispenser is part of the Klein Tools MODbox mobile workstation, and it's a truly essential product for everyone who is sick of the constant fight against tangled wires and cluttered tool storage. Each dispenser can hold up to 500 spools of 10 AWG wire inside, and adding extra spools is possible and easy with the help of the through-hole conduit system, which secures them firmly with connectors. Plus, the added rubber plugs are designed to provide the extra support and stability sometimes needed for heavy spools. The manufacturer has also done a good job by placing the wire guides right in front, ensuring a snag-less operation, while the wire captures will help to prevent any unraveling between poles. Since it's been made to offer nothing but effortless convenience, the lid stays open for easy vertical sealing pulls, and the built-in side rails offer a fast route and full access to all your most frequently used tools. It could be yours for only $145. For projects involving bottle cutting and more, not all tools are equal, and our next tool will prove exactly why. Milwaukee M12 Fuel 6-inch Random Orbital Sanders. Technicians now have the luxury of being able to own a tool made specifically for them, and it's this wonderful tool from Milwaukee. The company has created these tough and hard-working orbital sanders to make the punishment of just about any sanding and shaping job, and user reviews have been nothing but positive. Customers rave about several of its incredible benefits and features, including how easy it is to operate, and how its perfect weight balance makes it so easy to work with for long periods of time without causing hand strain. It works incredibly well around corners and tight spaces, and the M12 Red Lithium high output CP 2.5 battery pack lasts through a good part of the day for filler work, while the variable speed control adds even more convenience to an impressive package. What's more, the brushless motor and RedLink Plus intelligence will provide consistent power, even under heavier than normal loads. The comfortable grip and tool-free backing pad change make everything that much easier. And to top everything off, it's even been backed by a 3-year limited power tool warranty for only $449. Kinkajou Wet Sander. You might be under the impression that all wet sanders are basically the same, but the truth is, there are a lot of differences between them, and you might end up facing disappointment if you don't know what to look for. An issue is that crafting with cut bottles can be tricky, especially when it comes to getting smooth, even edges. But the Kinkajou Wet Sander is the solution to just about every issue you might find yourself dealing with. It's designed to tackle all the most challenging aspects of bottle cutting, and it helps you achieve results with the precision of a master craftsman. It almost magically transforms rough edges into immaculate, high-quality, smooth finishes. And the tool is ideal for using in just about any upcycled projects, from glassware to decorative pieces and more. The specialized wet sanding technology also helps to minimize dust and heat, thus making your sanding experience safer and cleaner. And the exceptionally user-friendly way it has been made also ensures that anyone, regardless of experience level, can use it to its full potential. You can now pre-order yours for $199. SpheroPlane Arbortech Tools. With the SpheroPlane from Arbortech, no one will ever need to use a lathe or any other power tool to carve perfect spherical wooden bowls or balls again. The Australian-made SpheroPlane is made to be fitted to any standard angle grinder, and it comes with an adjustable carving radius for both large and small projects. It has the ability to work alongside the Arbortech power carving unit and any standard 4.5-inch or 115mm and 5-inch or 125mm angle grinder. Features like the adjustable carving radius, which allows you to fine-tune your carving size with an adjustable collar, while things like the patented cutting action technology supports smooth, omnidirectional carving for a polished and even finished look. The full surround guarding reduces kickback and gives you much more control over your project. The SpheroPlane also seamlessly transitions from carving to sanding. The handy dust and chip extraction help keep your workspace cleaner. Its precision machine billet, aluminum construction, and rotatable and replaceable tungsten carbide teeth means you'll be using it for many years and even more projects. So why not make the investment today for $279? A simplistic attachment that makes your life easier can never be turned away, so keep your eyes peeled. Milwaukee Pipeline Inspection System. Milwaukee just can't make a bad product, and their high-functioning modular pipeline inspection system is a classic case in point. By using cutting-edge HDR self-leveling camera heads, the system allows you to see deeper and clearer than ever before, even in dark conditions. It can also use 4x digital zoom and pan across the image to pinpoint specific details, and it displays the pitch on the screen for highly accurate diagnostics. The M18 500GB control hub runs on powerful M18 red lithium batteries, and in turn controls the reels, stores recordings, and easily swaps between different camera reel sizes. Plus, with full wireless connectivity, you can capture, create, and also share your findings directly from the monitor or any mobile device. The reels are durable and flexible, and also suitable for small and larger pipes, since they come in various push cable stiffness and lengths. Milwaukee added even more convenience in the shape of an internal backup battery, allowing you to change the batteries during live inspections without the risk of losing the recording. Prices start at around $8,000. Ribbon bead nozzle. Amazing tools don't always have to be expansive and complicated, and this ribbon bead nozzle from Albion is a really great example of just that. Just attach it to any standard caulking gun, and you'll be sailing through all your sealing jobs at a speed similar or maybe even faster than anyone with a trowel could ever hope to achieve. In the end, this tool will have saved you not only a huge amount of time, but also money, since you won't have to spend more than $12 for all this quality and convenience. You can also customize the standard 2 inches or 5 centimeters strip width to up to twice its preset size by trimming and adjusting the bead. This gives you even more control over your application and possibly even makes the entire process more economical and efficient all at once. FoxAlien Masuter Pro. Next up in our collection, we have the FoxAlien Masuter Pro, a CNC router machine that will be the ultimate solution for carving and cutting everything from wood and nylon to MDF and acrylic. The Pro version has been upgraded to boost improved stability and accuracy. It's fully aluminum for undeniable durability, and both the home and emergency stop button are conveniently located. The control box was designed to be dustproof, as well as easy to maintain. The main parts of this machine are pre-assembled, and the rest will only take you a few minutes. The engraving area is an impressive 15.75 by 15.75 by 2.36 inches, or 400 by 400 by 60 millimeters. But this can be extended if needed. What more could you need? The price is a reasonable $649. Splitting wood is no longer a backbreaking task. Stay tuned to find out how to make this a reality for you. FLINT SPANMESSER. Now it's time to move on to the amazing FLINT SPANMESSER, the next best thing since the axe, and the ultimate piece of kindling machinery designed for a lifetime of use. The reason behind this wood chopper's incredible longevity is its durable cast iron construction, and it is made to help you effortlessly splint firewood up to 13 inches or 33 centimeters in length. This tool prioritizes safety, unlike traditional axes, meaning it's both super simple and low risk to operate. It works like a charm for splitting the most common types, including spruce, pine, and birch. And you can mount it on any concrete wall. The $117 kit is going to have everything you need, including screws, plugs, and a drilling template. Easy Change Plumbing Wrench. This wrench is the only one you ever need to buy for all your faucet and sink related plumbing jobs, and it will not only replace many of the tools you have right now, but also become one of the most useful you have. With its specialized cubicle insert, long reach handle, and compact body, it's designed to tackle those awkward, hard to reach areas. The unique cubicle insert also fits most standard under-sink nut sizes, making it perfect for working on tab nuts, mounting nuts, and fittings. The cube-shaped insert side turns hard to reach angle stops without the risk of damaging the chrome, and other features like the open slot that gives easy access over existing supply lines. The wrench has a leverage-enhancing strainer, basket attachment for stubborn fittings, and holding drain units in place. And its multifunctional design and the built-in wrench all help make it even more appealing. One end handles the strainer basket installation and removal, while the other fits common hex nuts. And the entire tool is made out of high-strength materials with metal inserts, so it won't bend or break. You can expect to pay around $125 for this tool. BOLTZ Mini Portable Mini Electric Tool. Anyone who has ever had to tinker around with or repair very small gadgets and machinery knows that you often need several very specialized tools to actually get through it. And so, we have decided to show you the BOLTZ Mini Portable Mini Electric Tool, the tiny solution to your tiny needs. This compact modular tool is designed to fit perfectly into your toolbox, bag, or even onto your belt. And it's supplied with high enough torque power to drill holes, sand wood, or work with bolts. It comes with a set of swappable bits for any project you have lined up. On top of that, it has a built-in magnetizing function that keeps your screwdriver bit magnetized with just a few shakes. And there's an included canister case for storage of up to 10 bits. If you're someone that needs more storage, you can upgrade to a larger version. Plus, the handle house battery is rechargeable, so it's always just a click away from starting. The price tag starts at $49. The ability to cut through anything on the job site with ease is not to be underestimated. Stay tuned. Makita 18-volt brushless compact 76mm cutoff saw. Makita tends to be a bit of a trailblazer when it comes to new and improved tool technology, and this 18-volt brushless compact cutoff saw shows just how dedicated the company is to keep up this tradition. It's remarkable how many features they managed to cram into this one tool, and also unsurprising why they claim it will redefine efficiency, safety, and versatility in the workshop. Thanks to an innovative set of ultra-sensitive active feedback sensors, the cutter instantly shuts down all wheel rotation in case of a kickback. and the electric brake system provides immediate stopping power. The anti-restart function helps prevent any accidental startups, so you are never in any danger of losing control. And then there's also its impressively high-speed cutting power of 20,000 RPM that makes cutting through metal, masonry, and plastics ridiculously easy. Its wear-resistant patented XPT technology helps shield it from the effects of excessive dust and moisture. And by adding all these features together, you're left with a cutter that is worth the price of $118 and the hype. Tornado EBAT and REN. We continue our product selection with this high-performance, battery-powered, lightweight vibrating screed. It's made with a built-in, height-adjustable, foldable handlebar and integrated stop switch. And it's one of the best alternatives to the traditional, noisy and gas-powered screeds in circulation right now. First off, you can use the screed to create a perfectly flat, level concrete surface at just about any time of the day and on practically any site without worrying about gas emissions or noisy operations, since it's completely noise and fume-free. Secondly, you will work without any interruptions thanks to the powerful and easily removable 14.5 amp-hour battery, while the convenient battery charge level display will make sure you always know how much time you have left. The entire thing is also built with a high-strength aluminum frame that provides enough support for the engine, and perhaps best of all is the fact that it requires zero maintenance, no need for spare parts or waste cleanup, just reliable performance every time. To get one of your own, you'll need to spend $1,872. Minova Vibrating Wire Saw. Next up, we have an impressive product from Minova, a professional-grade vibrating wire saw that won't weigh you down with a whole bunch of bulky tangle-prone power cords. It gives you the freedom to cut through a wide range of insulation boards, thick or thin, and it can handle anything from mineral wool, boards to foam, glass, rubber, and a whole lot more. At the same time, the saw also allows you to fully control the angle to make cutting even easier and more accurate. Changing the wire saw is also incredibly simple and can be done without any additional tools. And because it's been crafted out of a lightweight aluminum frame, it's not only strong, but also stable and easy to move around. We guarantee you won't regret adding this to your tool collection for roughly $985. Knipex Ratcheting Stripping Knife. If you had enough of having to saw through tough-as-nails cable sheaths with inferior tools, the Knipex Ratcheting Stripping Knife is just the thing you need. With its ultra-precise guide shoe and ratchet function, even the most stubborn sheaths can be sliced through with the least amount of effort and without damaging the insulation underneath. The knife's design is also clever and ergonomic, as the added thumb rest helps control the pressure for lengthwise cuts, and the comfortable handle strengthens your grip while also reducing fatigue. Plus, the 3-stage blade locks in place for super secure blade positioning and even safer transport. The blade itself can be adjusted to 4 different positions, and the knife is sold with a replaceable sickle-shaped hook blade and an angled blade perfect for rounder cuts. To make it even more appealing, the manufacturer created it to be compatible with Knipex's tethered tool system, so you can use it safely when you're working at heights. You can expect a price of $112 for this tool. Zezo Wire Mag Puller. On your screen right now, you can see the Zezo Wire Mag Puller in action. If you've ever had to awkwardly fish for wires through walls and floors, you will probably be able to tell just how much easier it can make this daunting prospect at just about every step of the way. The Zezo has been equipped with a dynamic magnet combo that works on floorboards, drywall, and even 1-inch or 25mm thick frames. Thanks to the clever and unique pebble-like shape of the scalp magnet, it can maneuver around just about any obstacle that gets in the way of the wire, including pipes and conduits. Another great fact is that it costs only $50, so you can get this incredibly useful tool for less than the price of an expensive lunch. Makita MacTrack Rolling Tool Chest. According to Makita, the manufacturers of the MacTrack Rolling Tool Chest, their creation is the future of modular storage systems and will permanently change how you transport, access, store, and organize all your equipment. Its novel horizontal design is engineered to store lengthier tools and equipment. Not only this, but it makes getting to them as easy as possible, and it fits underneath a truck bed cover. It has a more than generous holding capacity and a weight limit of 250 pounds or 113 kilograms directly equates to a more impressive storage system for all your gear. Makita also added a host of other useful design elements like a durable impact-resistant copolymer construction, all-terrain wheels, a spacious interior, a removable lid, premium glove-friendly latches, large and retractable handles. It also has several lid mounting points, a MOLLE panel driver, storage tray for batteries and chargers, and a hidden security tracker slot, to name just a few, which should give you an idea of just how well thought out this product is for a price of $249. The bright yellow aesthetics of our next tool will grab your attention, and its cool features will keep it. Stortz has really outdone themselves with their latest creation, and it's even set to be their largest 240-volt or 110-volt forced action mixer yet, as well as the biggest available on the market right now. Its bright canary yellow color is not the only standout feature of this impressive machine, because it also has the power to prepare 32 gallons or 120 liters concrete mix in just 5 minutes. It can process multiple different materials, including tougher epoxy-based repair compounds, and it offers easy handling, a perfect balance point, and the ability to change the mixer systems without using any extra tools. Since it weighs in at only around 231 pounds or 105 kilograms, it's also surprisingly portable thanks to a compact design and sturdy wheels. The tool will set you back just a little over $400, $458 to be exact. Makita Multifunction Weeding Attachment, WA400MP. Now we look at the multifunction powerhead weeding attachment from Makita, the perfect device for everyone who wants to improve the health of the soil in their garden. With this powerful weeding gadget, you can easily turn over and work the very important top layer of dirt, as well as get rid of weeds right at their roots. This tool helps the soil retain and allows more good things like nutrients, water, and air. Some of the key features of this attachment include the compatibility with UX01G, DUX60, and DUX18, power heads, and 3-stage adjustable blade angle, and the versatile blade options. Moreover, this tool is known for its ergonomic form design, ease of use, and complete compatibility with up to 18 different attachments. The interchangeable blade means you can work on basically any terrain, and there's a counterweight mechanism for added comfort. The lever lock enables quick installation and replacement, and the standard blade covers a wide 7.87 inches or 200 millimeter working width, with optional 6.69 inches or 170 millimeters and 3.15 inches or 80 millimeter blades, offering a deeper 1.97 inches or 50 millimeter working depth. The price comes in at $324. Doberman Circular Saw. Here we have a tool that definitely deserves a spot on our countdown, the classic circular saw, and this time it's a mini, one-hand operation model from Doberman. At just 8 pounds or 3.5 kilograms, it's more than capable of slicing through everything, from wood to metal and PVC or tiles. If you decide to add this saw to your collection, you'll also receive a full set of accessories, including 6 blades, 4 at 4.5 inches or 115 millimeters, and 2 at 4.7 inches or 120 millimeters. All in a $64 package. It should, however, be noted that the saw's cutting depth is somewhat limited to 1.7 inches at a 90-degree angle and 1.4 inches at a 45-degree angle, but regardless, it's still an impressive tool. Tiling is a job that can always be made easier, so check out the next tool on our list for exactly this purpose. MLT system. Tile spacers have often been overlooked in the past. They're mostly just unseen, quiet helpers, making the installation process as pain-free and accurate as possible. But the new tile spacers from MLT are worth a little bit more of your attention, and there's a few very good reasons why. The MLT system lets you create incredibly thin tile joints, as small as 0.01 inches or 0.5 millimeters, whether you're working on floors, walls, or ceilings, and you'll only ever need the 3 reusable components in this kit for almost all your projects. What's more, you have the option to purchase the MLT gun for even faster installation. And for around $800, you'll get the gun plus a sturdy plastic box and nearly 1,000 MLT elements. Hageloff Mantax Black. If it's not obvious, then let us inform you that not all calipers are made to be the same, neither in quality nor purpose. If you've been considering buying a new caliper or have been wondering which type would be best, then the Mantax Black from Hageloff is a pretty good place to start looking. This aluminum mechanical diameter caliper, with its patented folding jaw design and exclusive dual-sided printed scale, is both simple to use and very reliable, and it's available in several models, with lengths of 20 to 40 inches or 50 to 100 centimeters, with the lengthiest version coming in at a price of $233. A few select models are even compatible with Gatorized laser pointers, and the ergonomic design is optimized for all-around comfortable handling, especially for those with larger hands. Plus, it comes with an anti-reflective coating to prevent glare and make it easier to read the scale. Works Cordless Inflator. The latest addition to the already impressive PowerShare line of battery-powered tools in the Works Cordless company is a multi-function inflator. This incredibly robust machine can handle most household chores, as well as heavier construction-grade work, and it comes equipped with several standout features and a powerful 150 psi pump. You can now inflate, blow, monitor pressure, and illuminate your workspace, all with one tool. The LED light also doubles as an SOS emergency light for added safety, while the pressure monitor accurately displays tire pressure and lets you preset your desired PSI, so you can inflate even smaller items like balls and toys with ease. The pump even promptly shuts off once it reaches the preset pressure, and because it is completely fueled by a rechargeable 2 amp-hour battery, there's no hassle of dealing with cords and outlets. For $90, you get the complete package including the inflator, battery, charger, and all the necessary attachments. Tippmann Propane Hammer. Anyone who has had to ever do the following quickly will tell you that driving poles and supporting structures into the ground is backbreaking work. For a long time, no one had any other option than to do it the hard way. But now that the propane hammer from Tippmann exists, this struggle is a thing of the past. Not even frozen soil will stand in the way of this tool, which boasts an impressive rapid-fire rate of 3 strokes per second, and it uses its incredible propane power to deliver an impact force of 65 pounds or 29 kilograms with each strike. It does all this without the need to be tethered down to an impractical corded power source. There's even a pair of heavy-duty built-in springs to help absorb the constant vibrations, and the price for this hammer starts around $2,200. Moving hazardous loads is a dangerous job. Stay tuned to see how this is now a simple task. Gas Grabber. The Gas Grabber is next on our list, and it's a specialized tool created by Strong Hand Tools, a company known for making smart and hassle-free tools for various heavy lifting, handling, and welding jobs. This time, they're focused on helping workers who have to transport large and bulky gas cylinders, which is a job that can quickly become a nightmare without proper assistance. It is currently available in versions for both solo use and two-person operations, and it's designed in such a way that it doesn't need any extra fuel or consumables to work. As a bonus, it also protects the cylinders from damage during the moving process thanks to a special scratch-resistant grip that keeps them in their original pristine condition. What's more, it can easily lift up to 365 pounds or 165 kilograms at a time, and it will help keep both the cylinder and the user as safe as can be the entire time. This is especially important considering how dangerous these loads can be and how important this industry is. For a price of only $75, there's no reason not to make this purchase today. Falk Paint Roller Cleaner. Cleaning a paint roller after every single project is likely the most time-consuming and tedious part of the job for just about every painter, but it really shouldn't be. Luckily, with the Falk Paint Roller Cleaner, you can clean your roller in a matter of seconds and have it ready to use again without having to spend half the time you would on trying to clean your roller. Using it is incredibly straightforward. Just place the used roller inside the chamber, secure the lid, and engage the crank. High-pressure water jets thoroughly clean the roller surface. Everything is done without any chemicals or scrubbing, and in less than 10 seconds to boot. This machine will even wring out the roller after cleaning, and it's spacious enough to fit a variety of different size paint gear options. There's no reason you shouldn't invest in one today. You'll need to contact the manufacturer for precise pricing. Arbortech All-Saw BA200X Cordless. If you're tackling a masonry or restoration project, very few tools will compete with the remarkably advanced Arbortech All-Saw BA200X Cordless version. The first obvious advantage of this tool is that you won't be held back by obnoxious cables anymore, and the 60-volt max battery provides all the performance and efficiency even the toughest project will demand. This powerful tool is fitted with industry-leading technology and features such as a Quik switchblade system that will be more than handy. The entire tool is designed with comfortable ergonomics in mind, and it offers an advanced dust control system. Lastly, professional and precise work is absolutely guaranteed, so why wouldn't you invest in this leading tool for $1,349. Capro 340 Post Strite. The Post Strite might look ridiculously simple and even a bit boring at first glance, but don't let yourself be deceived by appearance. This tool will ensure you get your posts and structures level. This neat little device is arguably one of the most multifaceted and useful tools you will ever invest in. It has a weight of just 0.5 pounds or 0.22 kilograms and various cool features like a removable and durable elastic strap that can take a beating and several strong magnets. It also has a large and impact-resistant polyacrylic level and a very sturdy, some would say indestructible body construction. So this is a tool that will serve you very well, as one you can take with you anywhere without the fear of breaking or losing it. There's even a smaller mini model available that weighs just 0.11 pounds or 400 grams, if that's what you think you'll need. We should probably also mention the fact that you can fold it in half or lay it completely flat for even more versatility, and it has a handy level that clicks into place every 15 degrees. The price is a very low $8. Ryobi Leaf Blower. The Ryobi One Plus system has managed to expand to such an extent that customers all over the world now have access to a catalog of more than 200 unique cordless pieces of equipment. Take for instance this leaf blower, which the company claims is not only one of the most high-functioning and powerful in its class. It boasts the title of having the best power-to-size ratio, but it also is very versatile enough to be used for anything from clearing away leaves and dirt on pavements and pathways to cleaning gutters, drying decking, and even getting rid of workshop dust. Its impressive range of capabilities is largely possible on account of the addition of a clever adjustable extension tube, which can effortlessly shift between short, medium, and long reach modes by using an uncomplicated yet ingenious twist lock mechanism. The price starts at around $69. Stanley Dynagrip STHT0-72123. This is not going to be news to anyone, but the fact that a cluttered toolbox only makes your life harder. Sometimes all you need is the perfect multi-purpose tool to streamline your work and help you lessen the weight and worry of lugging around a bunch of extra tools with you from place to place. If you're looking to start investing in clever tools like this, there are very few things that compare to the Stanley Dynagrip. It's equipped with 2 heads and reversible ratchets, as well as a toughened steel frame and a comfortable plastic grip. This wrench will not only last a very long time, up to 25,000 work cycles according to the manufacturer, but it won't weigh you down while you're working either, thanks to its compact and lightweight 2.2 pound or 0.99 kilogram design. Carrying it around with you won't be a challenge. It's also going to keep up with any project you tackle, as a result of its high quality parts and the addition of several adjustable rings that can be set to include sizes from 0.4 to 1 inch or 1 to 0.25 centimeters. All this comes at a price of $44. Demo Deck. Demo Deck is going to save a lot of very tired people a whole lot of energy and effort, and the creator knows this. They're even willing to bet that their product is going to help simplify deck removal, like few others before it have ever been able to do. Its effectiveness lies in its unique lever-like construction, which allows it to produce a very high breakout force while minimizing effort for the user. This action then directly translates into the user of the tool being able to pick up and remove a wooden slat in one continuous clean motion while expending as little force and energy as possible. Demo Deck is suitable for use on about every kind of decking there is, and it comes with a handy built-in nail remover. Lastly, it sells at a price point of $120. Guessing what's wrong with your home's pipes and plumbing will be a thing of the past once you lay your eyes on the cutting-edge tool we have coming right up. Teslong Borescope. Borescopes were never meant to be this sophisticated, but we're sure nobody will be complaining once they get their hands on one of these Teslong TD450s. Because it's fitted with a flexible cable and a camera, the operator of this device can use it to easily and quickly gain access to and view the insides of just about any pipe or other similar mechanism. This can be done all while viewing clear real-time footage on its high-tech 4.5-inch or 11.4 centimeter IPS color screen. The pipes can bend to an astonishingly practical 210 degrees, and the addition of not 1 but 8 built-in LEDs guarantees near perfect views, even in the darkest of corners and recesses. Plus, the company made sure to add the ability to store up to 50 5-minute videos or 10,000 photos on the device's integrated 32GB memory card. With all these remarkable add-ons, the $140 price tag seems more than acceptable to us. Kindle Supercarver. The Kindle Supercarver has been on the market for a few years now, but for those who haven't had a chance to see one in action, we thought it would be a good idea to include it in our selection. This German-made angle grinder cutter is an excellent choice for more delicate and detailed wood carvings. It's ideally suited to working with hardwood too, since its makers have managed to strike a perfect balance between performance and control. Each grinder has been given a set of robust 4.5 to 5-inch or 11.4 to 12.7 centimeter diameter discs, and they will sail through tasks that include both vertical and horizontal cuts with equal amounts of ease. The discs have also been equipped with see-through slots that help the user maintain a clear view of their work, even when using the discs at full speed. The price for this next-level carver is $145. US Saws Mark III. These days, there aren't a lot of construction challenges that someone has not been able to solve with the assistance of some form of specialized modern equipment. Many people probably don't even realize how much easier these machines are making our lives. But take, for example, the process of cutting through concrete, which would be nearly impossible without a tool like the one shown here. The US Saws Mark III is equipped with a set of exceptionally tough 7 and 8-inch or 17 and 20 centimeter circular blades, and it uses these to help it create ultra-precise, perfectly linear cuts through concrete and similar materials. It can also do things like repair expansion joints and clear waste material from ducts. The unique frame makes it possible for crews to work right up against walls, and the included protective shield that protects them from dust and debris helps maintain a clear level of visibility. The US Saws Mark III has a maximum cutting depth of around 2 inches or 5 centimeters, and it will soon prove itself to be an invaluable asset for any construction project, big or small. The price tag is $1,983 for this tool. Any tool that can turn a manual job into an automatic one is worth looking into. Keep watching. Optimo Automatic Taper. Next up, we have the Optimo Automatic Taper, a unique product that has won over many drywalling experts. It is exceptionally simple and provides reliable performance, as well as the ability to consistently deliver a streamlined and highly polished finish to seams without the user having to put in much effort at all. Much of its appeal lies in its incredibly straightforward construction that has managed to almost eliminate the use of what are often finicky electronic elements. The creators have chosen to instead focus on a more mechanical design that more often than not provides a better overall result and has less of a chance of malfunctioning on the job. Right now, the Optimo Automatic Taper sells for $1,225, but you have the option to add a sturdy manual pump for around $375 and an extra tool for more, even mix application and seam finishes for just $340. IQ Vise. The minds behind the IQ Vise are convinced that their product is a whole lot more than its name and function would suggest. They have added not only a high level of versatility to an already flexible design, but a truly impressive range of functional features too. They've included a high quality pin in the design that enables the user to work in 8 different positions, and they made sure that their product can be used along with a number of additional IQ Connect touchless accessories like lights, a magnifying glass, or even a smartphone. Lastly, we have to mention that the jaws, which have been coated with rubber and are also grooved, which is a really great touch. This helps prevent pipes and the likes from slipping out of the vise as you work. If this looks like something you'd like to own, you can buy it now for around $280. Makita 80-volt max breaker hammer, GMH04. When it comes to power tools, you'd be hard-pressed to find a company as well-versed in excellence as Makita. With their 80-volt max breaker hammer, the company is once again leaving everyone else far behind. It's so powerful that it outperforms corded versions of the same tool, and it easily delivers its 72.8 joules of impact energy on even the most stubborn of construction materials, smashing its way through brick, concrete, and the like with an incredible amount of power. But despite its raw working power, this hammer is built to be gentle on the user, producing a very low vibration level that helps shield joints and tendons from the intense fatigue that usually comes after a hard day's work. It weighs only 70 pounds or 31 kilograms, and with its two 40-volt batteries fully charged, it can handle demolishing an 8x6 foot by 4 inch or 2.5 by 1.8 meter by 10 centimeter thick concrete slab with 5,000 psi or 344 bar of force in record time. That's not all, because Makita has also incorporated other noteworthy features like vibration-absorbing handles, a Bluetooth-compatible dust extractor, special extreme protection technology, and an auto-start wireless system into this incredible breaker. This makes it one of the easiest ways to start transitioning to a completely cordless way of working without sacrificing an ounce of power or performance for only $2,599. Dewalt Tripod Light DC-L079. With the Dewalt Tripod Light DC-L079, you can now light up every corner of your workstation with 3000 lumens of intense brightness. However, if that's a bit excessive, you can also choose between 3 other brightness levels. And on the lowest setting, you can use this light for 11 hours without needing to recharge its 6 amp hour battery. This tripod also comes with a 7-foot or 2.1 meter telescopic boom, and when you're not using it, it folds up to be around half the size of the original at 3.3 feet or 1 meter in length. The Dewalt Tripod Light also comes with an IP55 dust and water resistance rating, and it retails for a very reasonable $229. OX Pro Aluminum Kevlar Chalk Reel. The makers of this chalk reel claim that their product is capable of delivering far superior and also incredible precise, longer-lasting chalk lines thanks to its new design with a durable aluminum body. It will also outlast and outperform most of the other chalk reels on the market today. They've made sure to back up their claims by incorporating features like a self-locking feature, a newer and better slip-free and compact hook design, and 100 feet or 30 meters of incredibly strong and reliable Kevlar line that is said to be up to 20 times more robust than your standard chalk reel lines. It won't ever snap or fray, even under very heavy use, since they're probably going to be busy for hours on end. They've also included an updated, more ergonomic design to make things more comfortable, as well as a very helpful 6-to-1 gear ratio for near effortless line retrieval. Normal prices start at around $26. Aquatechnic BCB 110. Aquatechnic BCB 110 is a cordless pipe bending and rolling tool that will exceed your highest expectations. It has been expertly crafted to help technicians and other professionals to mold pipes into precise shapes without ever compromising their overall structural integrity or general durability. This innovative tool forms one part of a kit that has everything required to work with pipes ranging from 0.6 to 3.5 inches or 1.5 to 8.8 centimeters in diameter. And thanks to its 100% wireless design, users will be able to enjoy unrestricted mobility throughout the entire process, whether they are working on large-scale projects or backyard renovations. Milwaukee M18 Rotary Laser. Without rotary lasers, it's virtually impossible to quickly create accurate reference lines across wide open spaces. Milwaukee knows this, and they have done their part to address this problem by offering customers tools like their new M18 Rotary Laser. It's just another addition to an already impressive range of rotary lasers that are fully compatible with the M18 battery lines, and it features full remote control functionality, as well as a tough construction for challenging work environments. On your screen is their new 300M model, which proudly boasts specs like a 32-hour runtime, a range of 984 feet or 300 meters, and accuracy of roughly 0.06 inches or 1.6 millimeters at 98 feet or 30 meters. All this despite being their bottom of the range version. Moreover, this gadget is built to work through and in very rugged conditions, and it can survive a 3.3 feet or 1.5 meter drop onto concrete, rocks, or asphalt without ever sacrificing performance. And while this 300M model does come with a price tag of $2,613, some might choose to overlook this and still want to make the investment because of its rather phenomenal capabilities. Bagel. A relatively unknown Korean company has taken it on themselves to give the humble tape measure the upgrade they believe it has been in desperate need of. Being clearly frustrated with a design that hasn't evolved in more than 100 years, these forward-thinking developers have introduced a smarter, more versatile tool that adds a heavy touch of modernity to a tool that has been used in the same way since the early 20th century. With the Bagel tape measure, you get 3 different tape measures in one, and this very traditional tool has been upgraded integrated with an electronic system that can remember more than 100 different measurements at once. It can also effortlessly switch between imperial and metric measurements. Another bonus is its ability to record voice notes and send measurement data directly to a synced mobile app, plus a generous 8-hour battery life. You have the option to charge it via any standard micro USB cable, but for a more old-school user, it does still offer a handy physical line for traditional measurement taking. Considering it costs $50, it's truly a no-brainer. Eddy Floor Scraper. The Eddy Floor Scraper is the solution to a problem you didn't know you needed to solve. With a weight of just 25 pounds or 11 kilograms, you can use it to remove soft floor coverings like linoleum and carpeting in even the most typically inaccessible places, since it is only as heavy as your standard heavy-duty drill. Moving it around with you will be both easy and effortless. If you need it to be more compact, the detachable handle will help you reach that goal, and with its 5,800 RPM operating speed and the specially designed damaging reducing blades, there's no chance of damaging the underlying surface no matter how stubborn the layers on top are. To top it all off, the creators have included 7 easy-to-replace blades and a special case for storage. Some may say the $1,499 price tag is steep, but it's surely worth it. Snap-on Heavy-Duty Off-Road Creeper. The Snap-on Heavy-Duty Off-Road Creeper is almost too fancy to be called a creeper, and when we're done telling you about all its range of incredible features, you'll understand why. Its entire design is solely aimed at providing you with the utmost comfort and convenience while you're busy fixing up your car, truck, tractor, or any other large vehicle-like apparatus. It's especially helpful when you're stranded in awkward places, like on the side of the road, and it has been armed with a host of advantages, like puncture-resistant 8-inch or 20-centimeter wheels, and an extra wide headrest. It's also got a very workable 35-pound or 15.8 kilogram overall weight, as well as a specialized wheel arrangement that lets you spin on the spot without having to crawl out from under the vehicle. In addition, it can comfortably support a maximum weight of 396 pounds or 179 kilograms, so there's nothing stopping you from having a nice nap while you're down there. Best of all, the price is $640. Matador Door Jack. If you run a construction company, we know you focus on saving time and money in any way you possibly can, and that's only to be expected. So if you're interested in doing just that, all we can suggest is that you take a look at the Dutch design engineered marvel. The Matador Door Jack is the only way to reduce both the time and manpower needed to labor-intensive tasks, like handling and installing heavy, cumbersome doors. It perfectly blends the power of a jack with the convenience of a hand truck, thus giving you the freedom to both move and flip doors with weights of up to 330 pounds or 149 kilograms with a one-person team and nothing more. With a price tag of just $300, it's an obvious way to improve the overall efficiency of your business. Wuco Bogey Bender 9050. The Wuco Bogey Bender 9050 is the smartest way to work with sheet metal, no matter how complicated or labor-intensive your project appears to be. With the help of its 2 built-in supporting rollers, this bender delivers a much greater degree of stability and precision than you would get with most other models on the market. And it also gives you the ability to form perfect inside and outside curves, plus it handles those tricky and sharp 90-degree angles with almost no physical effort at all. Despite its brute strength, this tool is surprisingly gentle on materials, so you can use it on any coated metal sheets without the risk of damaging the delicate layers. What's more, it will allow you to adjust the bending height up to a limit of 2 inches or 5 centimeters. And it also works with metals like copper, zinc, and aluminum up to a 0.03 inches or 0.7 millimeters thick. This tool is available for the price of $599. Decking professionals just got a massive upgrade to their toolbox, so stay tuned to ensure you don't miss out on this life-changing tool. Vevor Tire Dolly, 450 pounds. Automotive workers have a tough enough job as it is, and they often have to go through hours of backbreaking work on a typical day, not to mention complicated and tedious tasks that require a lot of patience and skill. That's where tools like the Vevor Tire Dolly, with its maximum weight capacity of 450 pounds or 204 kilograms, will prove to be worth every penny spent and incredibly worthwhile to have around. This is not your typical dolly either, since it has been streamlined and it's designed to be much more efficient, intuitive, and beginner-friendly than most, and it can handle much tougher loads too. Heavier than normal loads like specialized equipment or large truck wheels are made to be transported on this dolly. And using it is as simple as positioning it under the object that needs to be moved, and then engaging the handle. The only thing left for you to do is to make sure the load stays in place as you lift it, and then move everything to where it needs to go. Best of all, it costs just $70, and it's designed to be absolutely foolproof. Camo lever. Just because a tool doesn't look incredibly fancy or complicated doesn't mean it can't blow you away. The US-made camo lever is a solid demonstration of this principle. With this tool, you have all the benefits of a traditional clamp, paired with its special ability to securely and effortlessly press together wooden floorboard and decking, or just push them to the joints. You can also use it as a way to flatten out and straighten warped and deformed wood, and also cut down the time you'd typically invest in these tasks by at least 5 times, as promised by the manufacturers. The price is yet another bonus at just $91. Orange screw. The orange screw is the update to the original tent peg that you didn't know you needed. And in this video, we will explain to you why we are convinced it is so great. It's incredibly dynamic, allowing you to use it in multiple ways, including as an anchor for a tarp, a trampoline, a tent, or just about anything that needs to be properly secured. It's designed to be as strong and durable as possible, even with its meager size and recycled polycarbonate body construction. These brightly colored screws are currently available in 2 sizes, 12.2 inches or 32 centimeters, and 9.4 inches or 24 centimeters. They weigh just 3.6 ounces or 102 grams, and 1.8 ounces or 51 grams respectively. You can buy the smaller size for $3.50 and the bigger for $6. Are you convinced yet? If not, our next tool that takes all the backache out of bricklaying will do the trick. Kingsway Tools Brick Elevator. Construction crews have not made the investment in a product like the Kingsway Tools Brick Elevator, are really missing out and making things needlessly difficult for themselves, while extending the time it needs to take to complete projects. With this machine in tow, no one will have to manually move bricks up and down a multi-story construction project ever again, since it's been made to cater exclusively to brick moving and lifting. Every part of the belt has been fitted with sturdy metal supports. And the manufacturer also added things like an adjustable brick catcher, a lightweight, high-strength frame, a flame-hardened gear set, a caster wheel with a brake, and even solid billet alloy roller. The Kingsway Tools Brick Elevator is currently sold in 26 and 30 foot, or 7.9 and 9.1 meter models, both of which fold completely in half and are fitted with flat free wheels. Each elevator uses a 3.5 horsepower motor that could be swapped for an electric version, and it has been backed up with a limited 2-year factory warranty. You can buy this fantastic machine now for $4,300. We'll call Applicator 90. You're looking at a rather ingenious German project that has been made to help you get the absolute most out of each tube of parquet adhesive you purchase. The creators took note of how difficult it can be to fully empty these adhesive dispensers, and they've solved the problem by eliminating waste entirely. What we have here is one of the most powerful models on offer from the company. The cordless will call Applicator 90, but there are also 3 other models available for tubes in the ranges of 13.5 to 142 ounces, or 382 to 4,025 75 grams. For a reasonable price of $1,400, you will receive a kit that includes the applicator, an 8-inch or 20-centimeter distribution head, a quick charger, and a carrying case with a stand, which is just about everything you will need to get started on your next project with complete peace of mind. Barth Clean Getaway 5. The next product on our list is not going to appeal to everyone, but will definitely be something that catches the eye of firemen, agricultural workers, construction crews, and anyone who has to regularly deal with long, heavy hoses. It is a must-have for those who value efficiency and like to rather work smarter and not harder. The Barth Clean Getaway 5 has been given a robust, battery-powered electric motor that equips it with the capacity to rewind up to 200 feet or 60 meters of hose at a time, and it can be set to perform at a speed of up to 4 miles or 6.4 kilometers per hour. This comes with the added ability to handle up to 1,500 feet or 457 meters on a single charge. By using this machine, you can also greatly extend the lifespan of your hoses, since it's been specially designed to reduce the amount of stretching taking place during the winding process. Because it even has a pair of sturdy wheels and weighs just 58 pounds or 26 kilograms, the same as a standard microwave oven. Moving it around is easy and doesn't require a lot of effort, so it truly is a win-win. Give the manufacturers a call today for more detailed pricing. Welding professionals, listen up. Your chance to get ahead of the game is here now, and it's coming right up. WeldPlast 605. Leister is one of Switzerland's most renowned manufacturers of industrial tools and equipment, and it has been a source of pride for the small but industrious country for many years. Tools like the flagship extrusion welder, the WeldPlast 605, are a sure sign that this is not going to change anytime soon. This high-capacity extruder has been a boon to many civil engineering projects, especially those that involve plastic welding and other similar large-scale projects. It is currently the company's top-of-the-line model, capable of working with large tanks, containers, and waterproof geomembranes made of polyethylene and polypropylene. Impressively, it can fuse up to 13.2 pounds or 6 kilograms of material in just 1 hour, depending on individual workflows. By adding bright and clear LED lighting, as well as a digital display panel and automatic parameter recording software, Leister has ensured that each one of their machines will provide the best possible user experience, even for those working with and in more challenging environments. Additionally, it precisely captures and stores data from all welds done, down to the precise GPS coordinates. The price for this fancy welder comes in at $7,967. Backsaver. With the incredibly handy backsaver attachment, you can start drilling holes in thick concrete slabs the way it was always meant to be done, by using the power of ingenuity and modern equipment, and without sacrificing your body to get the results you want. It works by helping you to supply and hold on to a stable and constant downward pressure on the drill as you work, and it has also been designed to dramatically reduce the amount of harmful vibrations and noise being created by the drill itself. This means you will have an overall safer and more pleasant working experience, and will never have to bend into any awkward or uncomfortable positions again. Currently, there are several different backsaver attachments available, and you can expect to pay up to $570 for some of the most advanced versions. Maxima Carl Max 800. The Carl Max 800 from Maxima has been meticulously crafted and engineered to drill through the most delicate and most damage-prone of materials such as glass and marble. It does this by using not only a powerful high-speed motor that can generate up to 6,400 revolutions every 60 seconds, but also by pairing this force with a cooling water feature that helps the drill to avoid overstimulation of the material. Thus, it's able to prevent cracks, tears, and other imperfections from destroying the integrity of your project and ruining the finished product. All of these features allow the Carl Max 800 to safely drill ultra-precise holes up to 2.6 inches or 68 millimeters in diameter. For around $2,045, you can now get your hands on a set of 3 different bits with diameters of 0.2, 0.3, and 0.4 inches, or 6, 8, and 10 millimeters, as well as the drill. You certainly won't regret this investment after seeing firsthand just how useful this tool is. The best of the best snap-off blade tools are now among us, and you won't want to miss out on what they have in store. Stay tuned. A prime example of why you should never underestimate the power of a simple approach, and why there are hidden gems that can sometimes be found in the dusty, overlooked pages of a big and successful company's catalog. The Wolfcraft Hole Cutter, or item 37540000, is like a plumber's secret little weapon, and it can create the most exact openings in sheet steel and stainless steel up to 1 millimeter or 0.03 inches thick. If you use it along with a SW17 wrench, the punch creates a clean 1.4 inches or 35 millimeter diameter hole, perfect for standard faucet installations. And the best part is that you can buy this innovative cutter for just $16. Convinced yet? Frame fast. It might not be obvious at first, but somehow, frame houses have become the kings of construction in many countries. They have essentially taken over the market in Japan, Finland, and the United States, to name but a few places. FrameFast offers customers a much smarter and faster way to build frames. And because 3 heads are better than 1, it uses 3 heads on this single tool, as well as a specially designed 6-inch or 15-centimeter fastener with a Torx tap drive for a secure and consistent connection. Because of the way it works, pushing elements together with FrameFast is up to 5 times faster than doing it the conventional way, and also a lot more accurate too. M18 Fuel Super Hog 13mm right angle drill. There are many next-generation tools we could talk about, one of the best being the right-angle drill from Milwaukee, known as the Super Hog. This revolutionary drill is able to make holes of 65 millimeters through timber beams as thick as 150 millimeters, and on a single battery charge, it can make a total of 80 of these holes. The tool has a clever 2-speed control switch to ensure precise application can be achieved, regardless of the size of the hole. The drill has a 13mm keyed chuck that's made completely from metal to give you peace of mind regarding longevity and durability. The manufacturers have ensured optimal visibility and control when using the drill by adding a removable side handle and even an integrated LED light. The price is $473. EES 1403. If you're a company as successful and innovative as Ibenstock, and not only do you have a loyal customer base, but you make and assemble almost the entirety of your entire product, you are really quite free to ask any price you want for your wares. Take a look at the following example. The $690 EES 1400 3-edge grinder. It's an ace for grinding in tight spaces, like window reveals and radiator niches, among others. And it doesn't matter whether you're working with concrete, tile adhesive, screed, plaster, or any other materials. It also features a disc diameter of 1.7 inches or 44 millimeters, an adjustable RPM range from 4,000 to 13,000, and a vacuum cleaner connection for those who want to grind without dust in their face. Sailrite Cordless Rotary Cutter. Here we have a fantastic tool for the crafting inclined souls out there who have been looking for a machine that can handle some of the more intricate cuts they have in mind for their designs. Bonus, this one doesn't need 1,000 cables and cords to make it work. It's a fully cordless rotary cutter made by Sailrite, a tough and multifunctional piece of equipment that can work with a variety of materials, including denim, leather, and even vinyl, if it needs to. It's also small enough to fit perfectly in your hand. It lets you decide between using 5 different speeds ranging between 800 to 1400 RPM to match the material thickness, which can be up to 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters. Your eyes will also be very comfortable using the built-in light too, so its $245 price is more than worth it for the quality you'll be working with. Roombas are all the hype lately, but what if they didn't only clean the inside of your house? Wolfcraft Universal Drill Clamp. The next product in our lineup of useful tools to improve your life is the Wolfcraft Universal Drill Clamp. It's a really good way to upgrade your drill without spending a lot of money on a new tool altogether. And what it essentially does is securely holds your drill in place while you work hands-free and unencumbered. This clever clamp can also perform a full 360-degree horizontal rotation and 90-degree vertical adjustment, and it's capable with many milling machines and grinders, as long as their collar diameter is within 1.7 inches or 43 millimeters. If you consider the fact that it's made out of strong and durable aluminum, the $39.50 price tag does not seem so bad. Weed wrench. What is a good thing that you can do for yourself and your garden? Invest in one of these simple weed wrenches, of course. Essentially, it's not much more than a lever with a clamp. But do not let this deceptively straightforward description lead you astray, because it's incredibly good at its job. It's designed to remove weeds and small trees with roots, and all without having to use any electricity, batteries, or chemicals like fuel. For only $249, it can be yours. Verdi. The future of garden care seems to be looking more and more like a science project as time goes on, and the Verdi is one of the clearest signs yet that technology might be the thing to replace good old elbow grease. This innovative robot gardener utilizes advanced AI systems to help it work with everything from blowers, trimmers, saws, and pruners, just as well as any human with the same tools. And it does it all by itself. By using specialized arms to power each tool autonomously, it's able to take over these tasks. Verdi's adjustable legs also allow it to navigate uneven terrain and maintain optimal height and tilt. And the ES1 AI model, which can also be integrated into other robots, is the current set of brains behind its effortless operation. You can contact the manufacturer for pricing details. Investing in a small and unique tool is usually a winning recipe. Don't miss out on exactly this coming up. Gardena Combi System. Dedicated gardeners need all the help they can possibly get. And if that help happens to take the form of a mechanical marvel, like this tool from Gardena, then all the better for it. The Gardena Scarifier is there to assist in all your most essential lawn care tasks and removes dead grass and debris that can suffocate your lawn. But it also loosens any overlay compacted soil, allowing air and water to reach the roots. With a working width of 12.5 inches or 32 centimeters, it's ideally used when paired with a 71-inch or 180-centimeter handle from the Gardena Combi System. The tool has been given an extremely tough design that will last you for years. The makers are so confident in their product's durability that they have given it a 25-year warranty, but you can expect to pay a minimum of $85 for it. Works Cordless Jaw Saw. The team of developers that have chosen to share their expertise at the Works Factory have expanded the company's already impressive jaw saw range of tools with the additions of this unique chainsaw. And the result is that we now have access to a saw design quite unlike anything else on the market. What sets this jaw saw apart is not only its small frame of just 8.1 pounds or 3.7 kilograms, but also the battery-powered convenience it offers and the fact that you can use it to make clean cuts through branches up to 4 inches or 10 centimeters in diameter. It is rather reasonably priced at just $130. The Little Burrows. Do you ever feel like you need a handy little gadget that can hold everything for you? Well, gardeners, listen up. The Little Burrows is what you've been waiting for. This cool garden tray fits over your wheelbarrow and is the perfect sidekick that has compartments for everything from your gardening gloves, tools, and even a safe spot for your phone and other valuables. In the bed of the tray, you'll have space for plants and things that need to be shifted around. Investing in this cart will make gardening more convenient than ever. And for peace of mind, the phone compartment is waterproof, so no caution is needed when watering the plants. The tray sells for a remarkable $11. Tools combining the functionality of more than one tool are worth their weight in gold. Coming up shortly from Greenlee. Greenlee PVC Blanket. The Greenlee PVC blanket is arguably the ultimate way to bend plastic pipes. This gadget throws some serious shade on its competition simply by doing what it's designed to do. What makes it so special is that it combines the functionality of a blanket and a heater. It also eliminates the need for brute force by heating pipes to over 300 degrees Fahrenheit or 149 degrees Celsius, making them pliable for smooth bends between 30 and 90 degrees. It's available in sizes that can work with pipes with diameters ranging from 0.5 to 4 inches or 12.7 to 100 millimeters, and the Velcro closure and built-in stiffeners ensure a snug fit every time. This also adds an extra layer of control to the whole process, but you'll have to fork out around $800 if you want to use one of these. Festool Sizzlite Cal-C. If you have ever experienced being stuck in a small dark space with an important maintenance job to do, you'll most likely understand why gadgets like this cordless working light from Festool are so essential to have. Not only is it powerful enough to create almost daylight conditions in the darkest of spaces by shining with the equivalent of 1,200 lumens and a 5,000 color temperature at max brightness, but it also has a 180-degree swiveling head for the ultimate freedom of use. When you use it on the max setting, the 4 amp-hour battery will shine for around 6 hours. If you can't find a safe spot for it to stand, there's a hook for hanging and a tripod mount. And lastly, no amount of clumsiness can make this light stop working because its rugged design is immune to shock, dust, and water. Plus, you can power it up with most existing Festool batteries, and it's available for $109. Milwaukee Pack-Out Compact Debris Separator. You can never have too many Milwaukee tools, and this next vacuum accessory is definitely one you'd want to add to your list. The Pack-Out Compact Debris Separator is designed to provide the user with total mobility and consistent suction without the worry of filter clogs. The great news is that this gadget is compatible with all the common wet and dry vacuum brands, and it can hold a very impressive 2.5 gallons or 9.4 gallons of debris. The separator has been tested to collect 99% of common debris you'll find on the job site before it enters into the vacuum chamber. Since the device is so compact, you have no issue carrying it around on the job site with you. And when mounted to a vacuum, the integrated mounting clips will ensure it's locked tight. If you want to upgrade this cool gadget even more, you can add the caster accessory kit that'll attach wheels to the bottom of the device, making it even more portable than ever. It's guaranteed to be a seamless experience from start to finish for only $99. Drilling will never be the same again once you see what's coming up from Bosch, so don't go anywhere. Speed Clean Dust Extraction System. For drilling on the job site, the Bosch Speed Clean Dust Extraction System really is your only option. The entire gadget is portable for easy worksite use, but its clever design ensures less dust and friction. This also inevitability means cleaner and more efficient hole drilling, 25% faster to be exact, and it assists in controlling the levels of airborne silica dust. The Speed Clean system is a noticeable improvement from all other conventional models, and it allows for speedy and convenient anchoring. Trust us when we say that drilling will be a completely transformed experience with this invention. It sells for only $339. IMER Group Window Hoist Prop. The IMER Group Window Hoist Prop fits snugly into a standard window opening and has an incredibly operational interface that is controlled by nothing more than a few intuitive buttons, so literally anyone could use it if they had to. Moreover, the company also offers a basic model that can lift up to 331 pounds or 150 kilograms and has a maximum lifting height of around 10 stories. And if this isn't enough for you, there's also the option to choose a more advanced version, though this will typically require a more detailed installation process. On the flip side, it can handle much tougher projects than its entry-level relatives. The entry-level model costs $1,360, while the more complex version costs around $4,600. Elcometer Rolling Spring Probe. In industries like oil and gas, construction, and manufacturing, where protecting surfaces of all types from corrosion is critical, experts have to be able to trust their tools. And that's why products like the Elcometer Rolling Spring Probe are so valuable. This reliable holiday detector will pick up on and identify any cracks, voids, pinholes, wear and tear, or any other defects that can compromise the protective layer. It simultaneously allows you to inspect both the internal and external surfaces of pipelines. Elcometer Limited offers a range of these devices, each with unique sets of functionalities. But the Elcometer 280 is one of their best and has been built with a bright and clear LED display, as well as the ability to function for 30 hours straight. This version has the ability to test coatings up to 1 inch or 5 millimeters thick, and it includes a built-in voltage calculator that automatically sets to preferred voltage. This model currently costs a very cool $3,481. Digging holes yourself when gardening is so old school, and we've got exactly what you need to revolutionize your gardening arsenal. Ibenstock ERC 350. The German-made Ibenstock ERC 350 is a powerful pipe cutting system that has been built to cut and chamfer pipes, with diameters ranging from 3.1 to 13.8 inches or 8 to 35 centimeters. It supports the use of discs up to 5 inches or 125 millimeters in diameter, but it also helps you maintain a decent level of cleanliness around you, even as you work, thanks to the manufacturer's decision to include a powerful vacuum cleaner attachment. It weighs in at a very manageable 33 pounds. Or 15 kilograms, and has a built-in retractable roller carriage that keeps everything in place. This system, with all of its benefits and extraordinary features, sits at a price point of $1,547 right now, but hopefully that won't deter any future buyers too much. The MaxPit. Here's another one for gardeners, the MaxBit drill attachment. It might seem odd at first to combine gardening and power tools like drills, but once you see just how well this unique little tool really works, we guarantee you'll love it. With a specialized drill extension, you'll never have to dig holes by hand again and will likely create the most consistently flat-bottomed holes of your entire gardening career, which will let you plant more securely and more evenly than you could ever do by hand. It operates well in most types of soil and is currently available in 2 sizes, 4 or 6 inches or 10 or 15 centimeters. You can expect to pay around $30 for the smaller 4-inch or 10-centimeter version, and $40 for the 6-inch or 15-centimeter version.
Small one on here. Okay, just smooth it right around it. One here. Another small one. Here. Right around it. There you go.
Femoral MIG 250 Pro. It's not often that you come across a tool that is both simple enough for beginners to use and also sophisticated enough to cater to more nuanced, professional needs. But that is precisely what the Femoral MIG 250 Pro has managed to do. This welding machine is incredibly versatile, and some of its more notable features are, in no order of importance, its astounding multifunctionality with its supporting MIG semi-automatic welding, MMA manual arc welding, as well as TIG argon arc welding with a non-consumable electrode. Next is its user-friendly interface, where the user only has to select the gas type and wire diameter, and the machine automatically adjusts the current and feed speed and its fully customizable settings. This last fine-tuning feature is for seasoned welders who know exactly what they're doing, and all the settings are clearly visible on the large LED digital screen. Finally, it can also weld aluminum and operates on either 110 volts or 220 volts, and is quite competitively priced at $250. Constantly replacing blades on tools can become a hassle, but what would you say if we told you there's a better way? Klein Tools Cable Tracer. Klein Tools is a true industry leader in the development of electricians' tools, so it's not a surprise that their new VDV 5820 kit stands out above the rest. It is designed specifically for testing and identifying various cables, including Ethernet. It supports RJ45, RJ11, and RJ12 connectors, and comes with a very helpful analog tone generator and tracing probe, where you simply have to send a signal through the cable and follow the tone with the probe to locate the exact wire you need. There's also a 0.13-inch or 3.5mm headphone jack that lets you hear signals clearly, even in noisy environments, and the tone signal can be transmitted up to 1,000 feet or 305 meters away. This kit does go beyond mere tracing though, since it lets you easily confirm the polarity of your lines to ensure you always have proper connections. Overall, this appears to be a reasonably comprehensive kit, and the $71 selling price seems like a bargain. Knibble. The Knibble is one seriously impressive device and is probably going to save many people a whole bunch of different headaches. One of its most important functions is that it makes the process of cutting metal much safer and easier. It does this by preventing issues like getting cut by the metal when you are working with it, sparks flying out, or burrs getting in the way. Using it is as simple as attaching it to a power drill with a minimum of 500 watts of power and a speed range of 1,500 to 3,000 RPM. The list of things it can cut through is pretty extensive. For starters, it can handle stainless steel up to 0.04 inches or 1.2 millimeter thick, as well as corrugated iron up to 0.06 inches or 1.6 millimeter thick, and brass, aluminum, or fiberglass up to 0.07 inches or 2 millimeters thick. However, you are perfectly free to experiment with other materials like denim, leather, cardboard, and more as you wish. And for all the uses you can get out of it, the $166 price tag is pretty reasonable too. Woodpecker's Blade Saver. If you've ever experienced the pain of discovering your seemingly indestructible wood saw blade is now completely unusable because it has sustained some minor yet somehow crippling damage, the next product on our list is going to be right up your alley. It is called the Blade Saver and does exactly what the name implies. It protects your expensive saw blades from getting damaged in the first place by covering them in a protective thick plastic sheath. On the screen right now are two different sizes of Blade Saver, one for 10-inch or 25cm saw blades and the other for 12-inch or 30cm blades. But the manufacturer has been kind enough to also offer adjustable lengths, so they can be used on several different blade sizes. What's more, the manufacturer put a very reasonable price tag of $13 and $14 on the two sizes that we are looking at. Railroads connect our world, and if you're interested in learning about the tools that keep them alive, stick around. PowerTech Fence Flip Stop. Nobody enjoys having to redo the same job over and over again, but if you had the right tools in the first place, it wouldn't be so bad. That's why we decided to focus on the PowerTech Fence Flip Stop, because this unassuming device has a lot to offer the average crafter. This flip stop lets you set up repeatable cuts, drills, and other similar operations. It's made to work with wooden pieces on a variety of woodworking machines, from cross-cut saws to borers and mills. What's more, there's an ambidextrous lever that can be conveniently positioned on either side. It's made from cast aluminum with a blue coating that not only looks great but also resists corrosion. The 1-inch or 2.5cm round knob will make sure you don't ever make faulty adjustments either, and it costs only $16. Spike Ease Polar. We might have made some incredible advancements in transportation by now, but railroads will never stop being the crucial economic lifelines that they have been for centuries. Today, there are literally thousands of miles of them scattered in just the US alone. With all this track to maintain and the vast number of trains running on it every second of every day, the need for quality tools is just going to increase. We'll focus on the Spike Ease in particular, because this popular tool is able to pull out 200 spikes per battery charge and do it so at a rate of 1 spike every 5 seconds. This can directly equate to thousands of spiked rails being removed in a single day. It's also incredibly lightweight at just 30 pounds or 14 kilograms, has a comfortable grip on the handle, and currently has an asking price of around $3,500. What's not to love? Wolf Garden. Any gardener worth their salt knows that there is a fair amount of work that goes into maintaining a garden, and that the work is never really done either. The weeding, the watering, and the pruning eventually take a toll on the body. But luckily, there is no shortage of tools to help make the work a lot easier. And the Wolf Garden ZM-V4 Boom is a stellar example of just such an apparatus. It's essentially a clever extension of a regular gardening tool and can increase your reach by up to 13.1 feet or 4 meters. Plus, by attaching loopers like the Wolf Garden RR840, you can cut through branches up to 1.8 inches or 4.6 centimeters thick with no awkward twisting or cramping. All this comes at a price of $62. Painting can now be more fun than ever when you have the correct attachments and Marshalltown has you sorted. Cardi 202K. Today, Cardi is a name that a lot of craftsmen around the world already associate with exceptionally high-quality diamond drilling solutions. This next addition to their alliance of refined tools is just another testament to this fact. The 202K core drill kit makes use of a sophisticated modern safety system that integrates both mechanical and electrical components. It's intelligent enough to shut itself down immediately if moisture comes in contact with any of its live components. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even need any water to work, offering dry or wet operations, and it can cut through concrete and reinforced concrete with hole diameters ranging from 1.2 to 6 inches or 32 to 152 millimeters, and materials such as brick and stone up to 8 inches or 202 millimeters. Machines like this typically sell for around $1,500, but if you're interested enough to buy the 202K, you'll have to ask for a quote from the company directly. Marshalltown Roller Paint Pail. By taking one look at this paint bucket, you can instantly tell that Marshalltown put a good deal of thought into this design. Some of the most prominent changes made are exchanging the hard handle for a softer strap on the 1 quart or 950 millimeter container, and also including a set of strong magnets to keep brushes and rollers in place. If you happen to get a little too enthusiastic with your dipping, any unneeded paint can be easily returned to the bucket. And lastly, the addition of a pair of spouts help minimize paint wastage even more. You only have to spend $10 to get your hands on one of these clever buckets, which seems a bit too good to be true. Sercel 508 XT. The next product on our list might not appeal to the average person on the street, but it's so astoundingly useful and high-tech that it's hard to imagine that anyone could not want to talk about it just a little bit. The Sercel 508 XT is a land-based seismic acquisition system made with the exclusive purpose of helping experts conduct extensive surveys of the Earth's surface. This is done to detect and explore oil and gas deposits, and it can manage around 1 million seismic channels in real time and simultaneously. There's no doubt that this tool is absolutely essential to the oil and gas industry, and the Sci-Lite version is so tough that it can work everywhere from the Arctic to the hottest desert without a glitch. It doesn't mind operating in temperatures from -4 degrees to 158 degrees Fahrenheit or -40 to 70 degrees Celsius. If you needed more reason to like this product, then the addition of the new quiet size sensor that minimizes noise by up to 3 times compared to older models might be the clincher. No one wants to spend their winter days constantly shoveling snow, and there is now an advanced machine that would transform this chore entirely. Ryobi 2-stage 61 centimeter snow thrower. Ryobi has always been a leading player in the tool world, and their 2-stage snow thrower will not fail to impress and live up to the incredibly high standards that they are known for. The deep tread on the tires ensures that no icy snow will be a match for it, with its 24-inch or 61 centimeter clearing width and ability to clear snow up to 20.8 inches or 53 centimeters deep. It's the most ideal companion for living in snowy conditions. On a single charge, the snow thrower will be able to clear 50 parking spaces. The snow thrower has a steel auger for tough snow clearing and 180-degree chute control. But this is not all. It can also propel snow just shy of 56 feet or 17 meters away. For optimal visibility, you can also count on LED headlights. Extensor Packmore. Somewhere hidden away in the tiny country of San Marino, there is a company that has managed to create an incredibly practical and useful product, and at the same time has become a specialist in the industry in a relatively short space of time. The Extensor Packmore stretch wrapper is a really good way to get through the often energy-intensive task of securing cargo onto pallets with a plastic film. Right now, you are looking at a model that is available in either a motorized or fully mechanical tensioning version, but it's definitely one of the most space-efficient options you will find on the market. Both options can significantly reduce your packing costs, and the motorized model can even cut them in half despite it needing recharging after every 25 pallets. It is ideally more suited to working with less bulky, more delicate goods, but these compact wrappers require only one operator and measure a measly 41 by 22 inches or 105 by 57 centimeters. The price is quite steep though, at $3,999. Malco Foam Board Stapler. Most people associate staplers with nothing more than simple, unassuming office supplies, but the Malco Foam Board Stapler has been created to be so much more than its counterparts could ever be. It is the perfect solution for when you have a project that includes having to secure a bunch of pipes and thermal insulation layers, or even do a bit of underfloor heating installation. You'll be rather happy to know that by using this high-functioning tool, you'll be able to get through this job a whole lot quicker, thanks to its ability to load 200 to 300 staples at a time. Remember the additional small fact that it can work without an outside power source and fits well into one hand. You can also choose between 1.5 inch and 2.5 inch or 38 and 63.5 millimeter staplers. And the smartly integrated locking system will prevent jams and deformations while you work. It's selling right now for around $287. Packaging is arguably one of the most important steps in any production process. So wouldn't you want peace of mind when it comes to the equipment you're using? ePacking DRM 350W. The packaging industry will definitely benefit from the innovation this device from ePacking is offering. Their DRM 350W dispenser is ideally suited to use in a variety of sectors, from pharmaceuticals to food, and unlike many other dispensers that rely on overly complex electronic systems and things like AI, the DRM 350W instead utilizes full pack paper made entirely from recycled materials. It uses a simple on-demand supply procedure where this eco-friendly paper is fed in the boxes on an ad hoc basis. Full pack paper is available in various densities, and on top of being a more conscientious and earth-friendly choice, is still solid enough to maintain high standards of production for the most delicate of items. Huanyu Wall Chaser. While there's no shortage of different wall chasers to choose from on today's market, Huanyu believes that their version has a lot going for it too. With this powerful model, you can cut through concrete, brick, and even marble thanks to 4,800 watts of strength. With just a single wrench in hand, you can quickly set your cutting depth up to 1.6 inches or 40 millimeters deep. As a clever and unique added design element, there is a closer. There is a closed container for storing dust and used water, and the option to attach a vacuum cleaner. Plus, everything comes in a comprehensive $499 set that contains 10 discs, each 5 inches or 125 millimeters in diameter, that can operate at a speed of 9,000 RPM. Huton. As wonderful and helpful as they are, most pallet trucks still don't have a good time moving bulky loads over soft or even surfaces. So to help take some of the frustration out of this task, the Huton was conceived. This tool takes the shape of a pair of sturdy inserts that connect to either the truck or the pallet and assist it with moving over 1,100 pounds or 500 kilograms at a time. Plus, come with wheels that can handle air pressure of 73.5 psi or 5 atmospheres. All these features are definitely amazing, and the only thing that might not be as perfect is the price, which starts at $369. Cordless power tools are always on the rise, and we have one on a list you definitely don't want to miss out on. Dewalt Pipe Bender. It's strange to think that a tool as powerful as the Dewalt Pipe Bender is easy enough for a child to operate, but the manufacturer seems to be confident enough in this statement. This robust bending tool has been brought to life with the exclusive purpose of helping everyone from the amateur to the professional builder achieve the best possible results. When it comes to bending pipes, it can twist and flex tubes up to 1.2 inches or 32 millimeters in diameter and 0.1 inches or 2.8 millimeters in thickness, as well as square bars and profiles. And perhaps for some, best of all will be its $17 selling price. .40V Max Brushless 400mm chainsaw. The Max Brushless Chainsaw from Makita is next on our list, and although it's cordless, its performance is equivalent to a 35cc petrol engine. The chain speed of 25 meters per second is quite impressive, and it guarantees incredibly fast and effective cutting that'll have you chopping down work like never before. It has a 15.7-inch or 40-centimeter barrel length, and the captive bar nut is designed to ensure hassle-free maintenance. The gadget is dust and water resistant to provide carefree use in every season of the year, and the lock-off trigger ensures a smart power-off delay. Lastly, the tool has a metal bar spike that ensures ultimate control and safety. The price is a reasonable $465. Greenlee G1 Versi Tugger. By now, everyone knows that Greenlee products are one of the most popular brands of tools, and since each one has been created by a team of professional electricians, you know that there has been a lot of thought put into each design. Take the Greenlee G1 Versi Tugger as an example. It's made to replace traditional hand pulling of cables completely, and it features a universal head that accommodates pipe diameters ranging from 0.5 to 4 inches or 12.7 to 100 millimeters, and has 5 adjustable positions for any pulling angle. And with the roller capability of working with cables up to 0.8 inches or 22 millimeters thick. It's 1,000 pound or 554 kilogram pulling force, and the fact that you can power it with your existing 18 or 20 volt cordless drill. We think you might find the pain of its $964 price tag getting less very quickly. With these amazing tools, you'll be able to tackle any project like a pro. But be sure to find more cool tools to add to your list on our next countdown.